Gentlemen, here it is. Victor Allen's unique view of sports. Fan-based, written, directed, and produced by the one, Victor Allen, the bald-headed black man. Rub his head and make a wish. You may get what you want. And now here he is, the man the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate. Here's Vic! Yeah! 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 Everybody!
A lot of noise, man. You got a lot of noise in there, man. I don't hear anyone clap. I'm looking at my Meerkat.
Yeah, Victor!
I'm looking at my Meerkat. Nobody clap.
Clap!
I didn't get nobody. Dominique came in and said, wow. But that was wow for you. Let's see what else. Oh, somebody else told me to change to channel 2. Okay, I got you. All right, welcome to New Sports. Okay, I'm going to do this real quick, man, because we're doing a shortened show. You know why? Because we got to go to therapy.
We'll make it.
Yeah, we'll make it. All right. Okay, this is it. Real easy. I'm not going to tell you guys what Hot Picks is about, but I think you're going to like it anyway. The big games tonight, man, right?
That's right.
So you got to root for a city, or do you root for a university?
Get your pizza.
So I'm just saying this right now. I'm going to pick what Mario's going to pick here. You got
hot wings.
You got Villanova. You got Villanova, which is Philadelphia. You got Chapel Hill, North Carolina. So if you had to go to a city and say, you know what, I got to represent, which city you going to go to?
I better say Philadelphia because I got all that family there.
That's right. So what are you going to say?
They be all in my ass. How dare you? Yes, family. Philly.
Right.
Philly's the one.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm here to represent the little man. It's North Carolina.
Little what?
Chapel. That's wrong. Chapel Hill here, man. Chapel. Who you picking, man? Who you got?
You know, I don't really have a dog in this fight. And Vic, I've said every year that this is the best basketball I've seen. So many great games in this. Every year it's a bunch of games. But I don't know if I have a dog in this fight because the dogs I sort of thought I had, they out. No. For a minute.
Now
so both of these teams I love. I love both of these teams.
Now watch this. We don't know what dogs we have, but it's the same damn teams that win the championship every year.
I'm going for Villanova.
Duke, Kentucky, North Carolina. Can you even remember?
No.
One of the teams.
It's always one of them.
Louisville got in there a few years ago, but they're considered a powerhouse.
Totally.
So is parity here, or is it the same routine, man?
No, it's parity, and to tell you the truth, it actually is. It's more than that on a certain level. But even though I must admit, when you get down to the Final Four, but in the preceding rounds, I think that's where you get to see the underdogs really get a chance to overthrow, and that's the part I think that is still what fuels a lot of the interest in March Madness. Is that I think we all live for the upsets when the lower seeds, but it seems like by the time you get to the Final Four, they were very good at predicting, huh? Right.
They got it. My team got knocked out. I had Kansas. So it would have been, no matter what, it's the same players. Okay. No Cinderella, man.
No Cinderella.
Both these teams.
She got kind of dumped.
Both of these teams are where they're supposed to be, right?
Seems like it. Seems like it, just like in the woman.
Right.
Seems like it.
Right.
The people who everybody said were the top ones were there.
So the only way that you can really enjoy this game is if it goes into overtime, right?
No, that would make it better. But let's play like this. In college ball, a separation of 10 points is a huge separation. It's not a huge separation in pro ball. So maybe that's part of it too, Vic. But you see games where they're back and forth.
Right.
I mean, didn't even in the last game they had 5 lead changes in 5 minutes. You see that kind of stuff. So no, I expect a close battle.
It'll be like Oklahoma and No.
Well, in the beginnings, how about this? In the ways they began, because a bunch of them started out close.
Right.
A bunch of them looked good close.
Okay.
In the beginning, and then with time, that separation started to come in.
Okay.
Syracuse looked good.
All right.
Slowly, that separation started to come in.
I'm going Villanova.
Cheesesteaks.
Yeah, I'm going Villanova.
Philly cheesesteaks.
Going Villanova. Nova is it, and this is not the 1985 Villanova the dream team that came back, I guess, against Georgetown back in the Patrick Ewing days. This is not that team. This team was already up there, so they're not the Cinderella. But I'm still going for Villanova. That's just the way it is.
And the ladies say they just like the ones with the big feet.
Okay, let me go on over to the next one. I just don't want to say, you know, we have mothers and parents watching this show. They won't even know what that means. Okay.
I know some of these mothers.
Okay. Let me just say this. Somebody has stepped up and interviewed Scottie Pippen, and he said if the Bulls were in the finals, the 95-96 Bulls against the Golden State Warriors championship team, he said in 7 games, how far would it go? He said 4. He said sweep.
They always say that.
So sweep. So wait a minute. That's Scottie now. Now before you go there, is Scottie smart? Because he's going, look, I got to stay relevant. And you got to prove that it wouldn't happen. So I'm going to stay relevant to say we sweep.
Are you putting the spin on Scottie's comments there?
I'm just saying.
Very biased. You notice.
What?
Biased. He's going to tell us now what Scottie's intentions were.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. That's
Okay.
like
I want
a
you
spin to me.
Now watch this. Watch this, you guys. I'm looking at these 3-on-3 because this would be a great game if it was 3-on-3. You got Scottie, Rodman, Jordan, and then of course you got Steph, Draymond, and then lights out. I just call him lights out, because he's all day.
It looks more like the Bulls would do it.
Right.
But because, first of all, but it depends how you're going to call it. Rodman's going to piss Green off.
Oh, yeah, because he gets more rebounds.
He's going to elbow and beat him up. Rodman is just going to play him hard.
Who's going to play Jordan?
Nobody.
Nobody, right?
Nobody. It's Scottie. So that's why. But I don't know, because the team thing, I hate those kinds of comparisons, Vic, and I don't know that that's true. Right. But when you show this 3-on-3, that 3-on-3,
right?
Yeah, it looks like, I don't know, that looks like the Bulls would win.
Now wait a minute.
And everybody's at their prime.
Wait a minute. PMC, I'm gonna let you have your moment. PMC says Scottie's tripping. Now is that a Philadelphia?
Well, they always trip
versus Chicago, or is this because in the end when you go 3-on-3, I would say this. I think Golden State is faster, deeper bench, but I think the starting 5 with Chicago, you can't touch them.
Here's the thing.
You can't touch
them.
If
you use today's rules, right, this is where the argument is going to come in. If you use today's rules versus their rules that they had,
right,
you get a different outcome.
Right.
In today's game, you can't hand check, do any of that stuff.
Right. So speed kills.
Right. So that would be way harder, because Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan were going to be putting hands on you.
Right.
All of that. And so in today's game, the thing that you have to say, even if I say, well, Vic, it looks like the Bulls would win, that's assuming they don't foul out.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
Because they would probably foul out in today's game, because they can't play by today's rules.
But I will say this. This is the part I'm going to say.
Okay.
And I'm only saying this for a reason. I agree with you because you have to adjust. But if I had to sit there and say, who is the defensive monster? And lights out, I call him Klay Thompson. That's lights out.
In what era?
No. On right now, when you put any of the players of Golden State and say, look, put them back in the day, they will be a defensive monster. Who would that be? Draymond is the only one who would qualify, right?
Probably.
Now
because it requires, but that's not even a fair question. You could actually say take some of them and put them in today's day, and they might be not even making it up to court in time.
We're fair.
In all fairness, Rodman might be lagging in getting up to court.
Are you a black man? What's fair?
I think so.
Are you fair?
Fair, all in love, is fair. Fair is the complexion.
Wait a minute. You talking about fair?
Fair.
What's fair got to do with it?
I don't know what's fair.
Wait a minute. Have you been watching politics lately?
I have, and it's totally unfair.
It's not fair.
Fairness is not
fair. Ain't got nothing to do with this.
I can say some of the women's outfits I've been seeing lately are not fair.
Right.
They're unfair. They're just not fair to us men. They're unfair.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. So let me
Speaking up, I have to speak up.
No, I'll say this. I will say this. Look, I don't think there would be a sweep. But you take Jordan and Pippen and Rodman, the defense that they played, those 3 was crazy. I look at Klay.
By those rules.
Right. By Klay, Draymond, and of course, Stefan. I would say they're such an offensive threat, they would actually score easier than most people
by
think.
today's rules.
By today's rules.
Because you got to
Right.
throw that in there. If we let the old guy just beat up on them, that's just inherently unfair. The adjustment you had to learn to play to in today's world, like Rick Mahorn and all them, whatever,
Right.
is that you can't do that stuff like you did it anymore.
Right.
That you would foul out so fast.
Right.
That you would be a non-factor in the game.
Thank you.
So there we go.
Okay, let me go and move on real quick. It's just real quick because I don't have time. It's a shortened show. Real quick. Look, there's one sport that they don't separate, gender classification, and it becomes a real big issue. And the one that's in anything with stock car or, IRL racing or NASCAR is Danica Patrick.
Oh,
so they're waiting
that's
for her.
because it's always the
They're waiting for
sins
her
of the flesh.
to do something. But there's this ride or die chick sponsored by Patron. Funny car now. Funny car. Won the Las Vegas championship final yesterday. Alexis DeJoria.
But you don't have no pictures of her.
Oh, no. The reason why I'm not doing
You
it.
have a picture of the car.
No, I have the picture of her car.
What about the woman?
Oh, no. We've covered her about 3
But
or 4
I
times.
can't remember
Don't
her.
worry about it.
How
Don't
can
worry
I
about
not
I
worry
got
about
this.
it?
If she drove up in that car and said Alexis is outside in that
You
car,
can't see in the car.
would you go out there and say it's a bad car, or it's a bad chick, or both? What would you say? Don't worry about it. I just want you to know because I don't think a lot of people are following it. I really don't.
I need to see.
You've seen Alexis, man. Don't even worry
I
about
can't
it.
remember. Look, they will see that change. That'll change
See,
your
wait a
mind.
minute. Wait a minute.
That'll change your mind.
So Mario, you just
I
answered the
just said
question.
it.
So guess what
Look at this picture.
what the question? All right, watch
Look at
this.
this picture.
No,
Okay, what about that?
wait. That's not the point.
That's the right pose.
See, I want you to understand. Look, you guys, this is what I was doing. I actually had it titled. I said
Well, that's not too
I said badass drag racer or badass woman that drag races. Mario just said.
Or someone in drag.
See, Mario just did it. You went to the woman first.
I went and found her picture in a half second.
I wasn't going to show the picture.
Why?
Is the reason.
Because I needed to
Because
get the blood flowing.
you're supposed to
Cost
recognize
me $10.
you're supposed to recognize that this woman has 4 titles.
Yeah.
And that is supposed to
I
be
didn't
the shit.
recognize
So
that.
you went over to let me see how good and how hot she looks.
wanted to recognize her ass.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
It's easy to recognize the ass.
See, that's
Which one do you want to recognize?
I didn't want to show
the
the
car
picture.
or the ass.
No, okay.
I'll
I'm
go
moving
with the
on.
ass.
Congratulations. Funny car. Funny car. Got to give it. Man, this woman, see,
There's the car.
I'm not, you know what? You know what?
Oh, what? Huh? Oh,
See, I want you guys to know
there's
this.
the woman.
The people who are the purists follow the sport. Old man couch potatoes sit over there saying, show me the picture first.
Show me the picture.
Rock, sure.
Damn it.
All right.
I like to see play. It's like National Geographic. I want to see shit I'm never gonna visit.
Right. No, wait a minute. Let me tell you how bad it is, though. It's like anything else. I think it's unfair. Here's this woman accomplishing something at the same level, already has championships in a place that's dominated by men. And I watched the races yesterday. She straight out is winning straight up on a car that's going 300 plus miles an hour in less than 4 seconds. At that point, why are we waiting for Danica to step up when here's a woman already doing it? Why? Why are we waiting, Mark?
I like those jeans.
I see. This is where we're going. See, here we go.
Those jeans. I think, is it the jeans? That's in the chat room.
You see?
We're all, they all
God,
with me.
see.
All I
You know
know is
what?
the feedback
I
I'm
understand
getting.
you guys'
They're all
problem.
saying, yeah, we want the pics. It was like unanimous. Where's the car is nice.
You know what?
We need pics.
You guys need Jesus. That's what
That
it is.
too.
You need
That
Jesus.
too.
Okay.
Help. Intervention.
All right. All right. Exiting out with the quickness on the question here. How bad was and this is just a Q&A. How bad was the defeat from Villanova over Oklahoma? The final score being 95-51 with two seeds. How embarrassing was that?
It reminds me of a question that I've asked many times before. If Rome attacked Austria from the rear, would it need Greece? Let's just say what happened to them was still illegal in a number of states in the United States and is also known to give you a rash.
Okay. Okay. All right. I wanted to transition and give Buddy Yield some props because he's still winning some awards here. But when your last game is almost a blowout by 50 points, they set a record. That means it's going to live on no matter what. And I'm saying, how bad is it? It's terribly bad. It's embarrassing bad. It's almost like they quit. Bad. And you don't quit. Bad. Especially as the player of the year and part of the team.
That's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
All right.
Bad.
I'm getting out of here.
Bad. It's
I'm
pretty
going.
bad.
My sports is done. This is the quickness. Thank you.
That's Victor Allen's new Sportz. Victor Allen's unique fan base, neo-urban look at sports. That's right. It's a recurring segment of the Morning Coffee with Mario show. Every week you get to see, be part of it. Even if you don't give a shit about sports, tune into this, because now you can impress your friends. Ladies, impress your man with your knowledge of sports. You might even get some.